Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. We're back on another episode of Chill Will Talks. I'm your host, Chill Will 174. Boogie Down Bronx, East Coast, East Side, Worldwide. You already know, 2 and 5 line. And today, what I have is what we're gonna start it off with is I got that good old Pastor Cavassier. Let me just show it again so you Cavassier, the cousin of Hennessy. It's all good. But we're gonna get into a quick little story, you know what I'm saying? This is probably from the 1980s, probably third grade, fourth grade. I'm not really sure. I think it was like third grade though. Went to CS50. That's 173rd Bryan Avenue or 173rd Vice Avenue in the Bronx, East Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Northeast Bronx. Shout out to everybody that went to PS66 or PS61. If you lived in that area, you know about those schools. Let's get into the story. It's about third grade. Back at CS50, they had these closets that they had these big sliding closets. You know what I'm saying? We were little kids, we were very little. So those sliding closets were like big jungle gyms for us. Kids used to go inside those closets and play around, run around, do whatever they used to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a class, I had a good friend of mine in that class, and he decides he wants to go play in that closet one day while we in the class. Teacher's teaching. He decides, yo, we're gonna run up in that closet. I guess he wanted to pick people's pockets or something, whatever. So cool. Me and him slipped into the closet one by one because it was real big, nothing but coats in there, whatever. So I guess he digging through people's pockets, whatever, digging through their coats, trying to find what he could find or whatever. I guess I'm playing lookout. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember, but we was up in there, and he said he had to pee. You know what I'm saying? But we inside this closet. He like, yo, I gotta take a piss, man. So there was a vent in the closet, like an air vent that was in that closet, but it was kind of like at the top of the closet. So he had to climb up, like up to the vent to pee through the vent. It was like all the way at the top of the closet. So when he did this, he started to pee through that vent. And when he started to pee, some of his pee dripped down on this girl's coat that was in the closet or whatever, So he did what he did. He climbed down. We came up out of the closet, went back into the classroom. You know what I'm saying? So it just so happens one of the girls that was in that class, she decides to go to her coat for whatever reason to get something out of her coat. And her coat happened to be the one that he peed on. So, of course, she goes in the closet. Her coat is dripping with pee. She's screaming, oh, somebody peed on my coat or something, whatever. She made a big fuss. So now the teacher's like, what's going on? And she wants to know who was playing in that closet. Da da da. So of course, another girl in the class points me and him out. You know what I'm saying? So around this time, it's like lunchtime now. So the teacher's like, all right, I'm about to take the class down to the lunchroom so y'all can eat lunch. But you two sit right here. I'll be right back. So she takes the class down to lunch. She comes back to the classroom. I guess with her, I think it was the principal or somebody she came with. And so now they asking, all right, who was in that closet? So obviously it was both of us was in the closet. So then it's like, well, who peed on the coat? Now I didn't pee on this girl's coat at all, but I'm not gonna say he did. So the only thing I said was it wasn't me. That's the only thing I said. Well, it wasn't me. I didn't pee on the coat. He goes, it wasn't me either. So of course they keep asking us, which one of y'all peed on the coat? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, listen, I didn't pee on nobody's coat, man. It wasn't me, whatever. So he kept saying it wasn't him either, and he really did, but he's kept saying it wasn't him. So now they still looking at both of us. All right, y'all gonna be in trouble. One of y'all better come clean. Y'all better tell the truth. So I'm like, yo, listen, straight up, I didn't pee on nobody's coat. That's it. I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on? I didn't do that. So he went into full blown acting school mode and started crying. Snot started coming out his nose, everything. It wasn't me, I swear, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Just went into this whole acting mode. I mean, he had real tears coming out his eyes. He got snot coming out his nose. He's coughing. It wasn't me, it wasn't me. And I'm looking at this dude like, I can't believe this motherfucker. And they started to believe it. Like, they really believe in him. Like, I'm looking at this motherfucker like, yo, this nigga really. And he did all of that. They believed him because he started crying and all this. They believed him. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, they went, cleaned him up. You can go eat lunch now. So now I'm in trouble. They got to call my parents. And I'm like, I really didn't do this, but they got to call my parents, this and that, told the principal, all this type of stuff. So, of course, that is the longest walk home because my mom's is going to whoop my ass when I get to the crib. Of course she did that, but when you get out at 3 o'clock back in those days, you made that walk was long, so I probably didn't get into the house about 4 or 5 o'clock because I knew I was getting my ass whipped. And I got home and I really, you got a black mother, she ain't trying to hear that. The school called me, this and that, this is what you did. I'm whooping your ass. She waiting with that belt. She tore my ass up that day. But that was something that really happened. It was crazy. Got my ass whooped for something I didn't do. Got in trouble for something I didn't do. And, it's crazy that this dude really turned on me. And not even gonna say he turned on me, but he really pulled the acting job and they really believed him over me. So I got in trouble. But that's the story. Shout out to the homie Rambo. Rest in peace. He's from that block, CS50. He went there. If you was from that neighborhood, you went to IS 98 Junior High School. You went to IS 167. If you was from around that neighborhood, you went to Seabury. You also went to Tremont Katona if you was from that neighborhood. There's another school on Tremont Avenue. I can't remember the name, but some people went to that school too. This has been another episode of Chill Will Talks. I'll be back again. 1.